Okay, so timing covers on the lower pan, oil pan, regular oil pan, and lower oil pan are on. I'm really generous with the silicone around there just because it's at the bottom. You know, you don't want oil leaking out of there, so I'm going to let that set overnight. It hardens up. So basically, the last check is before you put these upper covers on that are going to cover this, is to come around, make sure your timing marks are on. Those two white marks that I made before I took it off. And basically, on these ones, if I tilt it sideways a little bit, you can see there's these dowel pins. These dowel pins line just off. If you can see behind there, there's a casting. Those dowels will line up just off of there if you're straight on, just a tad bit. Like almost like 2 minutes to midnight. So there you go, there you go. And then over here, it's harder to see back there, but we're just a tad shy of there. It's this dowel pin that you're looking at. And if you were to come straight up, it's just shy of that casting mark. But again, those two white marks are on. Those two white marks are on. And the last thing that you can check to make sure is once you put the crank pulley on, here's your timing pointer, and there's your timing mark for top dead center. These are your timing marks for actually when the vehicle's running, but this is your top dead center mark, this groove right here. And if you look straight on, that groove is lined up with that pointer. Those marks are lined up. Those marks are lined up. So that way you know that you have your timing set. And it's always a good idea to rotate this crankshaft, this pointer around 2 times, because this goes around 2 times for every time these go around once. So when you rotate this twice, this mark will come around once. These will be 180. Those marks will be facing away from each other. One would be over there, and that one would be over there. So on the second revolution, it comes back to where those are lined up. So there you go. That's just a safeguard to make sure that you're at top dead center and your timing chains are on right.